guys, welcome back. So today is a new beginning, totally new beginning. The first thing I'm going to do today for this new beginning is a whole new workout. We're going to do a couple bench presses, a couple squats. I think we're going to do a couple deadlifts. Whole new beginning. Haven't worked out in a long time. I was going to, and a week ago my life changed, and it'll never be the same again. I am still home, I am still here, and I'm okay, but my life will never be the same. That's for sure. I lost my digger dog. He passed on. So we won't see him running around anymore in my videos. I got workout videos on here from before where Diggy be running around, and when I was inside, I've got the bench outside now. When I was inside and it's set up from doing a heavy rep, you know, you come over and see him, you get my face and check on me, make sure it's okay. He lived his life for me. I lost a lot more than just a dog. So it's a whole new beginning in life. I've done everything I can to cheer myself up. Nothing's really working. Nothing's good for a while. But we're gonna start working out. I'm gonna start again. It's been a bit. I was very busy with my trees. Just kind of got to where, you know, I was about to get comfortable with them. Then Diggy took ill. Dealt with that for a couple of weeks, and like I say, he's been gone a week now. I honestly wouldn't have been able to make this video a week ago. New beginnings. There are other new beginnings here. I've done things that you will see shortly that are crazy. But yeah, there's a lot of new beginnings, trust me. Anyway, hope you guys are all having a wonderful weekend. And in honor of Diggy, who loved watching me work out, let's get at her again. Start off, do a couple sets of bench presses, guys. I haven't even adjusted the weight. It's just, it's like 120 pounds or whatever. It's kind of right where I left off. I just left everything, you know what I mean? And I may have lost a little in the time I haven't been working out, but every day is a workout for me at work, so it's not like I've lost a lot. But it is time. It's been time for a while to work out again, to feel better. Even before all this happened with Dig, it was, you know, I knew it was time again. And now we have time, and the weather's finally getting just a little cooler. We're still in the middle of summer, but the heat wave we've had lately, oh boy. We'd have had to stay inside and just work out with kettlebells and whatever I got left in there by the air conditioning because it was too hot over here. But we got shade, I got a roof over me. I know I was looking back on my videos, I kind of like the videos where I was working out over here in the wintertime and stuff, and it's like, you know, I'm just gonna leave the stuff out here now, and let's go ahead and see if we can get the next year in working out at least 3 times a week, pushing some heavy weight as an old man, and I've got stuff set up out here for a little arm wrestling training too, you know. So anyway, guys, I'm just rambling on, but let's go ahead and remember Diggy in this video and go ahead and get into our workout. That's cold. My bench is actually on a little bit of a back incline, just the way the ground is out here. So it's kind of a little bit of a, like a dipped bench press now. So that's gonna be a little different. But you know, I'm not gonna feel 100% better the first day after working out, but maybe after the first week, and definitely after the second week. Hopefully you guys will see some changes. Hopefully I'll see some changes in myself. Hopefully I'll feel better. I've said it before. If you're not working out, you're not exercising, you don't feel as good as you would, even mentally, if you were. And with the stuff that I just went through in the last week, all of us here, not just myself, you know, my wife, my dog, my other dog Charlie, neighbors, everybody. Charlie, he grew up with Diggy since she was a puppy, so it's been very hard on her too. But, yeah, I'm doing everything I can for the old dog Charlie. You know, they say they were raised together from pups. Doing what I can to make life special for her now. A lot of daddy time. I'm being that guy. I'm doing the right thing, obviously. I love her. I love Diggy too. I always will. So it must be done. Charlie, as you know, she's my big girl. That's pure black. And Diggy was the little guy running around in the videos with the little. He was black with the little white on his face and his nose. You can't miss him if you go back and watch the videos. I spent years when I had Facebook putting up videos with him in it too and stuff, and I don't have that anymore. It's too bad. But yeah. Just giving myself a second, but yeah, working out, hopefully it's gonna feel better. I'm even changing up the way I used to work out. I used to do a lot more of a bodybuilder style workout. And I'm gonna kind of go back to those strongman kind of basics. You know, the bench press, the overhead press, the deadlift, the squats. I just want to stick with that for like at least like the next 6 months. Maybe do a few other things. I gotta get myself a little wagon because we got a big hill at the end of the street, a real big hill. And I want to take my 2 35-pound kettlebells and start doing, climb up and down the hill, kind of like a barbarian style workout. I think that'd be a good all body workout too. I want to try it. Man, those little red wagons are expensive these days, and I don't have a car. I could put them in a backpack maybe. We'll see. Well, I'll go ahead and jump in here and get another little set. Like I say, today is just kind of just taking it easy. This is going to be the beginning of all this again of working out, you know. I was out here early doing some arm wrestling training. And I do, by the way, I apologize to all my friends for missing yesterday. My neighbor, who was also my dog's best friend, went camping the day Diggy got put down. So my wife and I couldn't tell her. It would have ruined her whole week. And she got home yesterday at the same time I had to go arm wrestle. And I knew that was going to be a hard day. And it was. So I didn't want to go over there and have all my buddies seeing me just not being me, right? Not being myself. So boys, I apologize for not being there. Give the old man a couple weeks. Let me play with some weights. Give me a couple weeks and I'll be at the next practice. Been a while. I know one thing, the last time I did a bench press, Diggy was still here. I know that much. So this is the first time working out since he's been gone. Poor guy. He used to sit there even inside when I would work out. He would just sit there and watch me do my whole thing. As weird as it sounds, I kind of feel like I have to work out too. Like I owe it to Diggy to take over his job for him. He took it serious. I never gave him that job. He protected this house, and he protected his mother. You know what I mean? He protected what was his, and that was his job, and he was serious. He's the only dog I've ever had that was that serious about his family. So, with him gone, he would want me to be, he'd want me to be stronger again. So he doesn't have to worry. And, you know, I will make sure that happens. 100%. Old squat rack. It's been a while. Do a couple of warm-ups. Just ignore me over there. That's my first set of squats in a long time. The last time I was doing squats, it was really hurting my knees anymore. So, if you're noticing that I'm not going down as far as I should, that's why. So ignore that. You guys do you, I'll do me. And we'll all be okay. But at least starting back up again, I gotta do what I gotta do. You'd understand, you should do the same. We all gotta take care of ourselves. Oh, 13 minutes. I gotta be careful anymore. Last time I tried to make an hour video working out in my driveway, it cut off before an hour, so it's kind of a weird thing, and I don't have pictures of videos on my phone anymore, so it shouldn't have, but so I'm gonna keep this moving along if I can for you guys too. You know, get a couple more things here. We'll get another set of squats, and then yeah, we'll do some deadlifts to finish off. We'll do 3 things. I've got you kind of can't see them. They're kind of blocked by the bars. Maybe you can. Oh yeah, you can see them over on that old wood stove. I got my 2 big weights for 60 pounders, both of them for either overhead press or for when I'm doing my arms for doing the triceps, right? So there'll be another thing, and I don't know. I'm kind of busy, and I'll show you guys why in a bit. New beginnings. I got another thing on the go, so I may not be able to work out in my driveway as much as before, but I can do that same workout back here. We can even set up the phone and do it back here if I want to walk with my sledgehammer and stuff, you know. On the off days, do this for the heavy stuff. Train the forearms on the off days. She's still warm. You get moving around, she's still warm. My water bottle's empty. So yeah. Hopefully you guys are all enjoying your summer though. Everybody, honestly, you know, I hope everybody's having a good summer. Hasn't been bad for me other than the obvious, but you know, just working a lot of work, so it takes up a lot of time. And then I've had a lot of family things too on the side. It takes up a bunch more time. And when I fell into the bonsai tree thing, that really took over for me pretty heavy, but I've gotten there. I've got a huge collection of my own, and I've got many for sale. I had them out for sale last weekend, and this weekend, let's just say I'm babysitting. So, no tree sale this weekend, boys. Oh wow, see, oh yeah, I just went to walk away. That's 2 sets of squats. I haven't worked out in a while, longer than I want to admit. But when I just went to walk away from the camera, I felt that in my legs. Oh, thank God. Something, you know what I mean? I actually, if you ever find yourself in the situation I'm in, where emotionally you're a wreck, even though I'm hiding it pretty good, working out, instantly, that just gives you that little good feeling that you're sore from doing something like that. It just does, you know what I mean? Try it, you may be surprised. Oh yeah. My legs feel light to walk on now. Okay. Guess I should be fine. I don't think that bar's gonna be on my head. So for that deadlift bar, definitely gonna throw more weight on it. It's fine to start out with for the first week, but it's only 100 pounds. And just to get everything moving again, that'll work for right now. As you can see, I still don't have the best wind for an old man, but what I do have are 2 big like chunks about this thick, about that big around, cut out of a log. So I think I'll put them on each side of that deadlift bar, and it'll just get it up off the ground a few more inches than it is, which is just more comfortable for me. Because that's going right off the ground right now, and I used to have it on blocks, little 6-inch blocks, and it was way more comfortable doing that way. So I enjoyed it more. It was more comfortable for me, for myself. So I'll try those big logs first. I'm gonna have to drill them out later. I guess my wife's gone all day, so I got lots of time to tinker with stuff if I want to, eh? Yeah, let me finish my last set. And I'll show you guys why I'm partially grounded right now to the house and why I'm kind of babysitting. I'll show you. Like I said, new beginnings, right? New beginnings since the last workout video when everything was inside. And like I say, really, this year I'm planning on keeping this stuff out here and working out here. I find if my bench is inside, it gets covered up by stuff and then it's hard to work out. And the little room that I had that in my bench, I kind of want to put a small greenhouse in there this year to put some of my trees in the winter time. So, and I already have the greenhouse. It's just, you know, it's still summer, so they're fine outside. But once it gets cold, the ones I want to keep, you know, a few of them that are a little smaller and stuff, I'll bring them in for the winter so they're more protected. But yeah, literally, I don't know if you guys heard me. I was saying when I walked away, my legs like felt light just from doing those few squats. I'm probably gonna be really sore tomorrow just from doing this little bit, but that's okay. When you've worked out for a while, you know what I mean? First step, new beginning. Okay. There's number 10, 2 sets. And I was a little noisier that time, trying to wake the monster for you guys. But and I'm not talking about the monster inside, I literally mean the monster. Well, baby monster, because like I said, I am babysitting. Give me a moment and I'll go get that baby for you guys. Okay guys, welcome to the new beginning, the new monster. Good girl. Good girl. The new baby is keeping me pretty busy. Okay, come here, Matt. So, any of you guys that might remember Diggy, take a look. Might give anybody? Pretty crazy, eh? A little bit different, a little bit of a bigger head, different breed, but you sure look like the old boy. That little monster, yeah, you is a little Mastiff pup. So, and she looks exactly like Diggy. She looks exactly like him. Now, there's a couple of dogs in the neighborhood. They used to come after Diggy because he was smaller. And Charlie would always have to protect him. I never had to because Charlie would just jump in front of the other dog and they would stop. Always, you don't mess with Charlie, she's too big. So, to those dogs, they wanted to pick on Diggy because he was little. Good luck. Wait till his sister grows up. Good luck. Good luck, boys. You might want to come over here and start lifting weights with me somehow, because you guys that were picking on my Diggy got a big problem in another 6 months or so. All right, anyway, you guys, I love you guys. It's been fun. It's been a good workout, and I'll be back in a day or two, you know, and we'll do another one. Who knows? Maybe tonight I'll do something, and if I do, I'll throw it up on video. I can do some arm wrestling training or something. Anyway, I'm gonna go remember the best dog I ever had, Dig, best friend I ever had, and I'm gonna day by day try and feel better about that. But for now, I'm gonna go babysit this monster. You guys have a lovely weekend. I love you, and I'll see you guys all again.